What's up, guys? I'm here and I'm exhausted, but I refuse to not hang out with you guys again tonight because going live nightly is my thing. I love doing a recap, talking about what's happened and all that kind of stuff. And today was a good day. Today was the energy of QuiltCon was just through the roof. It's so different being at QuiltCon. It's just a different convention. There's no other convention that I've been to that's like it. Now, mind you guys, I just got here. So I've got a lot of nerves saying there's no other convention like it. But it's a lot. It's just different. And it might be, I'm not gonna say that it's more my style because really I love traditional stuff. It's just the type of con that this is and the types of vendors and the type of energy is what I'm looking for from a convention. This convention does not disappoint. If you've never gone to a quilt con, if you can get out here, it's still going on until Sunday. I suggest you do it because it is worth it. The energy. Diane, were you here hanging out with me? It was the energy it's absolutely fantastic. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely correct. It is just it's different. Um, it has a spirit about it. It's good. So I'm trying to figure out what tomorrow looks like. See, that's what I'm talking about, Diane. Let them know this is it. This is where it was. This is where it was at. The quilts. Oh my goodness. And I haven't gotten through all of them. You guys saw me see the quilts for the first time. You guys were hanging out with me. The quilts were spectacular. Beautiful quilts, beautiful curated show from what I've seen. I got a chance to kind of sneak peek a few other quilts on my way out, and they just, oh, it has some stuff. I am very, very pleased. I took a class today. The teacher was exceptional. I really enjoyed her. It was the 3D collage embroidery class with Nicole Bolsinger. She's special. She's got a gift for embroidery. And there's nothing like watching somebody who's passionate and who's really good at what they do. She's so good. She's so creative. I took tons of videos of her samples so that you guys will get a chance to see what she's doing. Diane, you're tired, so am I. I was like, my husband was like, you getting ready to go live? I was like, I am. This is what I do. But Diane, when I tell you I'm tired, and all of my friends, all of us have just gone to our own separate rooms and we're out. My husband and I, we had dinner and I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. And I have to get up. I have to be in class by 9 a.m. You could tell the energy from my description, Paula. It's if you ever get a chance to make it to a QuiltCon, it's just different. It's just different. And it's a good one. I'm going to try to not tick off anybody and walk through the vendor hall. If not tomorrow, maybe Saturday. Diane, I'm trying so hard not to say that. I was trying so hard not to be like this because they're different shows, different calibers, just different. But I know that this is a show that it's really sought after. Like people really want to get their quilts into this show, and this show can only accept a few quilts. It's not a huge ton of quilts. The energy is different. The curation of these quilts just seems to be so well done. I get sad when I see the QuiltCon rejects. It's like, how did this not get in? But when I looked at the quilts, like how do all of these not get in? They're just, the caliber is up there. It's a good show. It's just, obviously I'm on cloud nine and I'm also tired. And so I'm searching for some adjectives here, but this is a Paula, but the main thing is it's a truly modern show. And so you won't see very many traditional quilts here. And that's one difference. Houston is also like maybe triple the size of QuiltCon. So it's just a lot more. And they have way more quilts in Houston. The vendors at Houston, but then this year in Houston probably isn't the best representation of what a Houston show is like because we were just getting off of COVID. And so a lot of the vendors weren't there. This has 2 floors full of vendors, which is really nice to see. It's really good. The vendors were great. The calibers up. It is this year. They brought their A game, but they're different shows, and this is more of what conventions look like that I attend. So this is going to gives me more of the feels of like a Comic Con, a D23, a designer con. It just has some of those con experiences. Like there were lines and people were waiting for things and they're exclusive things. And it's just, I love how, is it the Fishbowl? What is the name of that company? I forget the name of the Fishbowl. There's a company that sells these collectible pin cushions, and it's a big deal. It's a thing. She is a thing. And so this year, instead of just sitting around like waiting in the line, they're doing numbers and then they're calling numbers. So you can walk around and, if your number is called, then you can come back. And if one is still available, you can get it. But she hand makes these and they just sell out like crazy. So you might not get one. I got a number. I didn't get a chance to check back to see if my number had been called. I'm going to go back tomorrow and see if I'm assuming it's off that same roll. So maybe the numbers have been called. I was in the B line. A's, it was like the end of A's around, I'd say around 1:00. It was kind of getting to the end of the A's. So maybe tomorrow I'll get one if they still have some. If not, I just missed out. Ruby Star was cracking. Oh my goodness, the Ruby Star line was so long, and I love to see that. I love to see people excited and standing in lines to get stuff. Even though I was just talking about how the B61 thing is cool, it's just a different kind of energy. It's line culture. That's right in my age group. Like we just stand in line for anything. If you see a line, we just get in a line. It's just kind of my age group. It's what we do. It's how we came up. Ruby Star was excellent. The designers there, so friendly. Miss Make, I got a chance to see her booth, guys. I didn't get a chance to talk to Devin. And I was like, she was speaking with people at the time, and I didn't get a chance to tell her how much I enjoy it. You guys have no idea, even though these are big name people and people who are very established, they love and are so receptive to people who can say, hey, I really like this pattern. Just like me. Like today, I was approached by so many people, and thank you guys for approaching me. I love it. I love to talk to you guys. I love to hear what you like about the channel, what you want to see going forward. It is so cool to meet you guys. You guys are my people. And so don't ever feel intimidated. If you see me, stop me, grab me, whatever. If I'm live, just if you're okay with being on the live or people hearing you, just kind of, I'll stop. I'll stop what I'm doing and we'll have a moment. Also, if you see me, you will get one of these until I run out. This is the new logo. I'm super excited about it. But yeah, stop me and tell these people, say, hey, I like this pattern. Hey, I wish you were doing this pattern, or I hope to see this kind of fabric. Give us ideas. Let us know. We love it. Let me see what else was going on today. So got there later than I wanted to. The floor opened at 10. I think I got there about 11 and I had to get lost because I'm me. So it is a little confusing, this building 1 and building 2. And I thought it was like a convention center, but it's the America's Mart. It looks a little different. It's super cool. But you can get kind of lost until you get into the main building. And then there's a ton of people around who can completely direct you to where you need to go. So always pack in time for you to get lost, especially if you're like me and you know you're going to get lost. Just pack in time for it and be okay with it. Keep your blood pressure down. Something else I didn't do. All I do is go to quilt shows. You guys see it. I take you guys with me. Why on earth didn't I pack a granola bar and some water? You guys, that was a whole debacle because you know that once it's too late, once you're super thirsty and super hungry, all things go bad. Now, I know better. You and I both know I know better, but here we are. So be sure to just pack some snacks. Get you some fruit snacks, a granola bar, just a kind bar. Just get a little something and throw water in your bag just in case you have to kind of get yourself through. Oh, good. You're going to be at QuiltCon on Saturday. If you see me, please stop me. Please say what's up. Please. Diane, I hope you meet me. I'm sure you're going to see me. You guys, since you guys are used to hearing it. What else? What else? Was hungry, went to class, By then I was ready to recharge my battery, and I had only been on the floor for, I don't know, like 11. I found some of my people, some of my guild mates, which is really nice. If you don't already belong to a guild and they have a cool guild in your area, totally you should, because there's nothing like being able to turn a corner and seeing your friend and say, hey, did you go see this? This is your style. You're probably going to love this. What class are you taking? I'm really happy to be able to bump into them all day. It was like we were playing LA MQG bingo. So we would see each other and be like, hey, did you see such and such? Did you see such and such? Look, there's such and such. We had fun doing that. Diane, you said you need to recharge. You have a good night. I'm going to recharge soon too after we get through this recap. I get it. I totally get it. So yeah, the went to the class. Class was great. Right after the class, I went live. If you guys haven't done so already, please check out the live. If you're unable to be at QuiltCon, I walked through a first portion of the show. Tomorrow, I'm going to pick up where I left off and try to walk the rest of. It's actually too big to do in about an hour. I went live for an hour and we did maybe 1/3 of the show, I'd say. 1/3. Hey, Amy. I did see you this morning. You're headed to bed. Amy, me, you, Diane, everybody who's here is getting ready to go to bed at 9:00. We're done. Everybody is done. Amy, I saw you immediately. You're like the first person I saw. I was still lost when I saw Amy this morning. Amy, I don't know if I gave you a pen. If I see you tomorrow, I will. I feel like everybody needs a pen, right? Everybody wants a pen, I guess. Yeah, right. But if you want one and you see me tomorrow, Amy, I'll definitely have one for you. Let's see. So the walkthrough was good. The vendors were good. That's the first thing that I did is I hit the vendor floor. I walked it to see if there was anything super innovative. And if I'm being honest, I don't know if I wasn't giving it enough attention because I was with people and, I was stopping and I was doing a lot of talking. And so I bought a pair of scissors. I bought a small pair of scissors from Kai. I seem to want to be collecting the entire collection of scissors. You didn't make it off the vendor floors today? Okay. I'm going to try to hit the vendors hard, probably on Saturday. I have some time before my class on Saturday. And so I'll probably go back and walk them. There are 2 floors of vendors and lots of fabrics. What else did I see? There's a guy here. If you guys have ever seen me use my clapper, I love my clappers. Love them. But his are really cool too. And he's manufacturing his. Are they expensive? They absolutely are. And the reason why I didn't bring mine forward to sell are because of how much they would have to be. And I'm like, ugh, I don't know. But his are so good. It's the one booth that I wanted to like immediately record. And there were so many people in there. I was like, crap, by the time I get to this booth, no, he's not going to have any merchandise left. It is so good. I know. You bought a lot of fabric? Oh, Diane. Ooh. The Bernina booth. I walked through Bernina a little bit today. A little bit. I was too busy drooling over Brother, of course. I just like walked through Janome. I didn't really stay in there too long. I walked by Anova. I saw, what is her name? She is a big YouTuber. She's with the So Yeah, like she's kind of affiliated with the So Yeah group. Tiffany's Quilting Life. Who is that? And she's like one of their, there's some like, I'm like, people that all kind of know each other. I cannot think of her name. And I saw her today and I was super excited to see her. And she was playing on the Anova and I can't think of her name. That's terrible. So Becca, thank you, Amy. Oh my gosh. Amy, talking to her for a while. I don't know if her thing was turned around, if I didn't even think about it. But anyway, I got a chance to see So Becca. I'm hoping to get to see a Quilting Life tomorrow. I'm hoping to get to see Libs Elliott tomorrow. You guys, I saw so many big wigs today. And I'm so happy that I had a quiltress friend with me, somebody who was very established in her own quilting. And so she was like, there's such and such, there's such and such. I was just me. I'm in my own little world. It was nice to see people though. It's nice to see people out. Um, Nice to see people just out and about and doing their things and sharing their stuff. Is there anything else anybody wanted to talk about, wants me to talk about? Any questions? Because I think I'm rambling because I'm tired. And guys, guess what? The video that I wanted to, oh, check this out. Guess who's out here? Not out here as in they're not vending, but they are, enjoying the show. Fabric Cafe. Now, I didn't run into Fran and Donna, but they're here. They are here, and I cannot wait. I am going to try to track them down tomorrow. I hope I get a chance to see them. There were so many people who stopped me to talk about 3-yard quilts. So many people. I didn't know anybody was watching my channel. I thought it was just you and my mother. I thought it was just the two of you guys that watch my channel. That's it. No, people stopped me and they're like, hey, let's talk about these 3-yard quilts. Let's talk about this one that you did. I like that one that you did. Are you thinking about doing this? Are you thinking about doing this one? I was like, what? Okay. So you guys like when I do 3-yard quilts, let's do it. I've got some more. There was supposed to be one coming out in the morning. It's not. I didn't finish it. It was another African fabrics for Black History Month. I was going to try to end it with a bang. And I started it with a bang with good intentions. It did not get finished though. So you guys will have to settle for one of my swaps. I will show you guys my swap for tomorrow. Unfortunately, my swap partner missed the plane was delayed because of all this weather stuff. So you found me because, well, they're here. I hope they're here for a couple of days because, oh my goodness. Could you imagine running into Donna? I love Donna. I just want to pick her up and I love Donna so much. And Fran, I do, but those are two special ladies, I'm telling you guys. I hope to run into them too. I hope they're here for the duration of the show. What else do I want to tell you guys? Because again, I'm just going off on tangents at this point. Make sure you guys pack yourselves a little snack and some water. Make sure you have good walking shoes. Feel free to take breaks. If you can take a class, I've heard nothing but great things about classes today. And people have taken all kinds of different classes. Me and my friends have all taken different classes. Make friends in your classes. Don't be shy. Try to talk to your neighbor. My neighbors were amazing. They were some serious quilters who were sitting next to me. They knew all the things about all the things. They were super willing to share their information, and the things that they brought, it was good. It was great. You found me because of the By Annie. Oh, the big travel one. Oh, the ultimate travel bag. That's one of my prized possessions. That's one of my favorite finishes. There's something about finishing an ultimate travel bag and being able to actually use it that it's different. It's probably one of my best finishes. I got a chance to see a lot of bags. Also, look at people. Look at what people are wearing. People loved my pants today. Today was a patchwork denim pant day. If you are a brand, wear your logo. People actually read my chest all day. They've been talking about that. They've been looking at it. Let me take a picture of that. What else? Oh, smile. Aviva, you found me too because of my 3-yard quilts. I'm glad to hear this, guys. This is good feedback. I've got so many more 3-yard quilts to share, I wanted to share this one. I thought I was just doing it. Yeah, I'm going to drop 2 African fabric videos in 1 month in Black History Month. Yeah, that's not happening. The outfits, they were. Diane, people put so much effort. If you guys don't know Ben Millet, I say Millet, but I think it's Millet. He has what he calls quilt couture. It's great. I'm telling you guys, check out everybody's shoes. People have made their shoes. Just look at people. If you get bored and you have to sit down, just look at what people have on. Just check them out. So many cool bags. So many cool handmade bags. I saw a Tula bag that was just squares on point, but the bag was square. I wanted to take that lady's bag so bad. I wanted to take it. Just ma'am, I need this. I need it. What else is there? I think that's it. Day 1, tons of energy. I think everybody was really pushing because it was the first day. Energy was high. Show floor was great. I walk the vendors before I start spending money. If you run into a place like the lady who makes the super difficult to get pin cushions, those are the kinds of lines that you stand in and you spend immediately. Everything else, just walk by it. See if you still care about it later. That'll keep you from overbuying. Walk the floor, walk both of the floors, maybe even jot down things that you want to come back and get. I did see some tape that I want to buy, and it's embroidery tape. If you've ever tried to use painter's tape on fabric, it works. You can do it, but it won't really hold things the way that you need, and it comes up really easily. They have some embroidery tape that actually sticks to the fabric. I'm going to go back and buy that. I bought some scissors for, well, I like them. They're funky. I'll of course do a haul video. I don't know if the pin cushion is expensive. I never even asked about that. It might be. It's possible because of how exclusive they are. I mean, that the area around it, I was like, why is everybody standing here? And they were all waiting on their numbers to be called. You guys took the map and visited who you actually wanted to see first. That's smart. That's a really good way of doing it too. So that way you know that you hit your Nova booth or your Bernina booth or your Ruby Star or whatever your stuff is. That's a great way to do it too. I have the map in my bag and I think I'm going to look at it again. Although we went over it yesterday, I think I'm going to go over it again and just be sure that they're the vendors that I want to see I hit too. I don't know if they have. Oh, you made one out of Liberty with Hello Kitty. Oh, that sounds super cool. You hit your targets. Good for you. Good for you. I was just floating through the world and I was already kind of running late a little bit. I had my husband drop me off, and where I had him drop me off and where it made sense for him to drop me off were two totally different things. So I was lost as lost can be. And I was wheezing by the time I got there. Then I had to check my bag. Oh, it's me. All the things. So we will see tomorrow how that goes. You guys use the bag check. I don't know if you know that the bag check exists. Bag check is the world's best thing ever. You can go shopping or you can have your class supplies and all that kind of stuff. And you don't have to worry about lugging that on the show floor. For $3 for every bag, $3 a bag, they'll take it and they'll hold it for you. And then you can come retrieve it at a later time. Ooh. There's a Japanese restaurant that sells sushi in the Peachtree. Oh, I don't know about that. All right, guys. Is there anything else we need to discuss? Anything else we need to talk about? Any other questions? Again, boy, I hope I can run into Fran or Donna tomorrow. DragonCon. Nice. Somebody else was just talking about DragonCon the other day. And the outfit that she wore like a Bjork swan dress and all kinds of stuff. Tote bag. Oh, okay. They sell it by the weight. Wow. Debbie, thank you. I feel so much better about the new logo. Before, I think it was just, it did what it needed to do. But this one is better. My favorite traditional block of all times is a churn dash. My favorite modern block is a card trick. And so this right here is a mashup of a version of a churn dash. And I can't wait to make my logo into a quilt because it can be done. I can see how it should happen. Oh, you said you remember that dress? Yeah, nice. All right, Diane, I know we keep saying we're going to bed, and I really am going to bed. I'm going to call it. We've been on for about 24 minutes, and I feel like I have given you guys a good recap of today. It was basically wake up a little bit late, go on the floor, check out the vendors. I didn't purchase too much of anything. I just bought some scissors, and that's pretty much that. Went to the class. Class was great. They have great technology now. Let me tell you about that real quick. She was saying that this is the first time, this is a hand sewing class, that she didn't just sit there and hand sew and have people trying to stand around her. We were able to sit at our seats and see it on a screen. Technology is here, guys. There was a camera over her. She was able to position herself and then just start sewing, and we could see her clear as day as though we were standing over her shoulder. So I'm really excited about that. That's something that will probably never go away from here on out. What's up, Lorraine? How was the shopping? I didn't buy anything. I walked the floor. I bought a pair of scissors and a weird pair of scissors. And I was with Erica when I did it. And Erica says, it's always you who buys the crazy stuff. She says, of course you're going to buy the weirdest scissors. I was like, yeah. And that's all I bought. That's it. That's it. That's it. You guys want to see the scissors? Should I go grab it? Was it the Wild Boho class? Yes. That's the one that you and me and your friend took together. Yes. And it was a good class. I like seeing everybody's creations. Oh, you want to see the scissors? Let me grab them. They're right here. They are right here. I was gonna buy her book in class, but I needed to keep it moving. So I didn't get a chance to grab one, but they were like, just get them on Amazon. And honestly, I don't need to be trying to just be packing stuff because we are already full to capacity, of course. Here they are. Here are the scissors. 2 small scissors. I am so excited to show you guys my swap video for tomorrow. Here they are. Kai scissors, of course. And these are double curved blades. So if you ever see scissors that look like this, come on, scissors, whatever. If you ever see scissors that look like this, it's a double curved blade. We're getting a Notions for Notions video here. So can you see the curve? There's a curve right here. And then there's a curve right here. I hope this is picking up. It's kind of dark on my screen. And the reason why these are like this is so that when you are working in the hoop, where's my hoop? I have a hoop. I can show you. Here's a hoop. Not a good hoop. Also, do not buy plastic hoops. Plastic hoops do not work great. You want the big sturdy hoops that Lorraine told me to buy, and I bought and didn't bring because I bought these plastic hoops because I thought embroidery hoop versus quilt hoop, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, here is my collage, which is crazy, I know, but it was a good time. But the reason why these are cool is because you can jump over, you see that? You can jump over this right here and sit on the fabric and get really close. So that's cool. If you were working this way, upside down, you could also jump over the side and get right down on there, which is really cool. And then I just bought another pair of regular curved tip scissors. I love a curved scissor. It's just perfect to get down and clip. I love it. You thought they're gonna be weird, like a novelty. I get why you would think that. You get it. You get me. But no, these are just, it's just got a double curve. And I'm all about Notions. So now we have double curved scissors. You love my collage? The group loved it. Nobody else's looked like that. That's for sure. I'm going to do a better collage where I really take the time to curate a good image. And then I'll show you guys how I did it. The teacher thought it was really cool too, because I'm a paper crafter. Instead of just going to go get some Tula fabric and cutting it, I chose to stamp with my rubber stamps images onto fabric and then fussy cut those out. And it was quite a hit. Quite a hit. I love when I, can bring a little something to the group. You want to see all the goodies that I bought? Here you go, Lisette. 1 goodie, 2 goodies. That's it. I have not purchased anything else. Aviva, did I find the hidden Mickeys and Torrance? I didn't. But I'm going to make that quilt my way. I'm going to do a version of that quilt. I'm really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. Aviva, do you remember when I said that green was going to be the color of this year? Like it would be cool if green was the color. Like I would love to see green quilts. If you look at my video today, green is it. I think it's insane that I predicted that. It's, and I didn't realize it until one of my one of the people, the followers, was like, there's a lot of green and stuff today. And I thought she was saying it to remind me that I had talked about it. No, she was just saying that because that's what she was seeing. And sure enough, when she said it, I can't unsee it. The color of this QuiltCon is green. And I've only done 1/3, but there was so much green that I've decided that the color is green. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. The live should still be up. You guys can catch it later if you feel like it. If you don't, more will be purchased. Lisette. Yeah, Lisette, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I would like to purchase a pattern from Krista Quilts just because, I just want to. She's got a churn dash quilt that I like. And I really enjoyed her talk about what it's like to curate a show. I should do the Dear Jane in greens. Nah, that Dear Jane has got to be done in Disney. Ooh, Disney. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to try to go live. Again, my official swap partner isn't going to make it to the actual swap. So I could go live during that time. But my unofficial swap partner, who is still my swap partner, I don't know what time I'm going to see her tomorrow. So I've got to be sure that I don't forget to bring her quilt. And I'm going to do the video tonight for the official swap and put that up so that you guys can see that tomorrow if you want to. All right, guys. Which class am I taking tomorrow? I'm taking pre-quilt. What do I know about pre-quilt? Nothing. This is how I ended up with pre-quilt. The Geeky Bobbin, who's got one of the coolest circular patterns of all time. Super cool. It was my, what is that thing called? Tea Party inspired or themed quilt. So it was a tea party one. And this was the first time that I had ever been able to color my quilt in the computer. And I was like, this is a thing. I was like, why doesn't everybody who has a pattern make it available so that you can play with color placement and it was so easy to do. It was so easy. And ever since then, I thought, well, if I ever do a pattern, like I want people to be able to play with it in this way. And that's what makes me interested. That's what made me interested in this pre-quilt class. Excuse me. And I think that pre-quilt has more to offer than just that, because I wouldn't imagine that would take a whole day to talk about. So I can't wait to tell you guys more too, but that's all I know of pre-quilt. Oh, excuse me. I'm thinking that it might have some more features like an EQ8. And so we'll figure it out. Hidden Mickeys in a quilt sounds fun. Yeah, I wanted to watch that and hang out with that quilt, but I was going live and I didn't think everybody wanted to watch me find Hidden Mickeys. So I had to move on, but that quilt was special. It stopped me clearing my tracks. I was absolutely drawn to it. Thank you, Lorraine. All right. I guess I am going to check out of here and get ready for tomorrow. I've got to get a video up for you guys. And I've got to download pre-quilt real quick. And then we'll be done. All right. Good night, everybody. It is 9:30? It's almost 9:30. Time to go night-night. I will see you guys all tomorrow at some time, probably around between 4 and 5. All right? 4 and 5 Atlanta time, whatever this time is. I have no idea. No idea. All right. Bye-bye.